This lecture discusses 505(b)(2) drugs. Some people call these super generics, branded generics, or value-added generics, but the best name for them is simply 505(b)(2), which comes from the section of the FDA regulatory pathways which describe their approval process. And the reason for this is because they're neither generics nor branded drugs, but really a hybrid in between the two. To summarize, new drugs get approved through an NDA, or a new drug application process. The NDA contains full reports of the safety and efficacy of the drug, and those reports must have been conducted by or for the applicant. Generic drugs go through an ANDA, or abbreviated new drug application process, and cannot have any clinical trials. The content of the ANDA simply demonstrates the bioequivalence of the generic drug to the branded reference drug. 505(b)(2)s can borrow some of the safety and efficacy data from a new drug application, but also include reports of safety and efficacy from the applicant. These new clinical investigations from the 505(b)(2) applicants generally cover amendments to a drug, such as changes in the dosage form, the strength, the route of administration, the formulation, or the dosing regimen. For example, making an extended release version of an existing drug or changing it from oral to transdermal dosage through a patch. They might include new indications, so taking an existing drug and finding new diseases that it can treat. A new combination product, for example, combining two approved drugs to make a new drug with better characteristics than taking them both independently. A new active ingredient, for example, a slight change in an active ingredient or a substitution of the active ingredient, etc. This table shows the results of a recent study of the most common 505(b)(2) types, and you see that the most common type is changing the formulation or manufacture of a drug, followed by changing the dosage form, and then combination drugs. Ask me anything. Here's my email address, yali@drugpatentwatch.com. I look forward to your questions and comments.